A Very Royal Narcissist, Part 13. The A Very Royal Narcissist series is an extremely useful, high-profile example of the behaviours of a mid-range narcissist who has ensnared an empathic victim as the intimate partner primary source. It also demonstrates the interaction with other individuals in the narcissist fuel matrix. The subject has been determined to be a narcissist based on extensive information over a prolonged period of time. And, once again, for the heart of understanding, this is nothing to do with race or gender, it's about narcissism. This analysis was originally created on the 21st of February 2020 to allow you to understand the ongoing behaviours of Meghan Markle through the lens of narcissism, so you are able to translate the behaviours and see what is really going on. And this forms part of the ongoing update with a view to providing more recent analysis on her activities. This series is also designed to enable you to apply what you see to the dynamics that you have experienced, either with romantic, familial, work, and/or social interactions with individuals who you may now realise are a narcissist. If you want further help in determining that from the expert, i.e. me, utilise the narc detector. That is what it's there for. It's also a series that you can use to show to someone else who you might suspect is ensnared with a narcissist, but has not yet been able to see it. Since these various updates and analyses have been provided, many people have contacted me to explain that they now realise that they were ensnared by a narcissist, and the content of the articles has given them clarity. The subject, Meghan Markle, is a mid-range narcissist. This means she does not know what she is. She doesn't see anything wrong with what she does. She operates purely by instinct, and she won't change. The following information was originally recorded in the British newspaper, the Daily Mail. And I provide you with an analysis of the commentary there. The newspaper reported that Meghan Markle had told friends that there was nothing legally stopping her and Prince Harry from using their Sussex royal name, despite the Queen banning them from using it. The Queen banning its use amounts to challenge fuel to Miss Markle, which means that her narcissism must automatically and instinctively reject this threat to her control. A narcissist exists, in part, to assert control over all relevant people at all times, as far as is possible, and a narcissist does so through a combination of various manipulations, some benign, others malign. In this instance, the Queen's declaration makes her the prime threat to Miss Markle's control. Since it is the Queen, this is problematic for Miss Markle because 1. She will not be in a position to confront the Queen to argue with her about the ban, and 2. She is unlikely to be in a position to communicate directly with the Queen to debate the imposition of the ban. She would have to go through various courtiers, press secretaries, etc. This means that her narcissism will find it very difficult, if not impossible, to assert control directly, and it must assert control over the Queen. Instead, her narcissism reacts by causing Miss Markle to tell her friends that there is nothing legally stopping her and Prince Harry. This declaration evidences grandiosity, a sense of entitlement, a lack of accountability. It is aimed at painted white supporters, who will no doubt agree with her. They are thus under her control, and by making such a statement, Miss Markle's narcissism will cause her to believe, in her world, as she operates through a different narcissistic perspective, that it is thus under control, and she has the whip hand. Therefore she has, in her world, successfully asserted control over the Queen. She has indirectly done so by, in effect, commenting to other people who will agree with her, which allows her to feel like she has control, and thus the threat to control has been dealt with, it has been nullified. The newspaper continues. The 38-year-old complained to her inner circle that using the name shouldn't even be an issue in the first place, and it's not like they want to be in the business of selling T-shirts and pencils. Pity play, a sense of entitlement, poor boundary recognition. The newspaper added, Meghan said that she's done with the drama, blinded to her own hypocrisy, also an assertion of control, and has no room in her life for naysayers, black and white thinking. You're either with me, you are giving me control and you're painted white, or you're against me, you threaten my control, and therefore you are painted black, assertion of control. And the same goes for Harry. Speaking on behalf of Harry, the victim seen as an extension of self of the narcissist, also grandiosity. On Tuesday, the Daily Mail revealed the Queen and senior officials agreed the two could no longer keep the word royal in their branding, despite the likely thousands of dollars Meghan and Harry have already sunk into their website and trademark applications. The news did not sit well with Meghan, as her friend explained. Meghan said the global projects they are working on speak for themselves, and they chose that name to protect the royal name, not profit off it. Grandiosity, facade management, lie, assertion of control. The friend continued, Meghan said the name of their brand pales in comparison to the foundation they are building and the enormously positive act it will have on people in the environment. Facade management, grandiosity, belittlement, hypocrisy. If the name of the brand matters so little, why make such a fuss about saying there is nothing that could be done to stop legally its use? This shows a classic behaviour of certain narcissists by saying one thing and moments later contradicting themselves, but they're unable to see that they have done so. All that matters is the control. So, in one instant, to assert control, Miss Markle declares, nothing can be done to legally stop the use of the brand, because saying this is the most effective way to assert control, as I have explained earlier. And then shortly thereafter, she claims that the name isn't that important, this being said in order to assert control in a different way. An example that you might have experienced is where the narcissist is desperate to talk to you, and then when you don't reply, they say, I never wanted to talk to you anyway. What happened there is the frantic attempts of the narcissist to speak to you, perhaps by ringing you and ringing you and ringing you, or sending you text messages, is hoovering you and is the direct assertion of control. Your failure to respond, which might be because you're busy in the shower or you're listening to some excellent videos from H.G. Tudor, means that you don't answer, or you might purposely be ignoring the narcissist. That then results in wounding and continues to threaten the narcissist's control. The narcissism can't give up. It still needs to pursue that control. And so what it then does is it persuades the narcissist to withdraw, third assertion of control, and convinces the narcissist to believe never wanted to talk to you anyway, which clearly is a direct contradiction to what they were doing in the first place. Continuing with the situation with Meghan Markle, the newspaper reported that the insider added, Meghan has told her inner circle that their success is inevitable, with or without their current brand name. Grandiosity, magical thinking. She said regardless of the name, Harry and Archie have royal blood and no one can take that away, and that as a family they will always be considered royalty. Character trait acquisition, seeing others as an extension of self. She said they know what their true intentions are and that's all that matters. Haughty. Such delicious irony in that statement also, since a mid-range narcissist never knows his or her true intentions, owing to the blinding effect of that type of narcissism. DailyMail.com did not receive a response from Meghan's team after reaching out for comment. Silent treatment, assertion of control. On Wednesday, it was announced the couple would no longer have an office at Buckingham Palace, starting in April, following their decision last month to step down as senior royals. The source added, Meghan told her close friends that letting go of their staff in England shouldn't have come as a surprise to anyone. Pity play, blame shifting, and a lack of accountability. And this short snapshot analysis of the observations made by Meghan Markle provides you with a number of further examples of her narcissism in action. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.